Now to the state's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The governor today announced they're changing the rules when it comes to who should get tested and when.
South Bureau Chief Drew Mickelson is joining us live from Olympia, where the governor explained why. Drew?
Good afternoon, Jessica. I remember, you probably remember as well, the governor here pleading from the state capitol to the federal government for more supplies, more testing. Well, the governor says now the state finally has enough of those tests that he is recommending anyone who has even the mildest of potential symptoms to go ahead and get a test. He says it will be a key part of the transition as more folks head out in the community.
It was wonderful. I mean, 10 weeks of not having your nails done. It's a special treat.
Judy Windsor couldn't wait to get back to Happy Feet Nail Salon.
Being in a retirement community with more vulnerable adults, I feel very protective of not doing too much.
We want to protect, we want to be safe.
The owners say the new cleanliness standards are a little tricky, like masks and plexiglass, but well worth it to get back open. And as larger counties await clearance to reopen, the governor has a new message.
If you think you're sick, please get tested. We strongly encourage people to do this, even if people are mildly symptomatic.
Early in the pandemic, because of a shortage of tests, the state only wanted those with serious symptoms, along with seniors and the chronically ill, to get tested. And according to the state's new COVID dashboard website, the number of tests being taken is dropping. For the week of May 14th, almost 5,700 people were being tested a day. But the next week, it dropped to around 4,500, and that's where it remains. But as more businesses look to reopen, the governor says the state should be testing up to 20,000 a day.
One, we're getting more people going back to work in a congregate settings. Two, we're giving people advice now that we now do have capability to test everyone, even with mild symptoms, and that should get the numbers up. And the reason we've been able to do this is we're finally getting some test supplies being able to do this.
I think it's kind of imperative that we have that.
Judy Windsor hopes an increase in testing will get us to a place where distancing and masks can be forgotten.
Have to wear lipstick again?
Now, in our story, we included that new state website. It's a dashboard that can show you how your county is doing when it comes to meeting all the benchmarks to move to the next phase. If you'd like a link to that, text the word DATA to 206-448-4545. Speaking of testing, you may have heard earlier in the hour here, Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkan announced a partnership with UW-Medicine where folks in Seattle will be offered free COVID testing in the coming days. Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.